Thomas the tank engine loves running his branch line every year. Thomas loves this beautiful weather. One day, Sir Topham Hatt was waiting on the platform. "Thomas, your work in the yard has been good," he said. "So now I decided that you shall take some train of freight cars." "Yes, sir," said Thomas. "I have to drop off Annie and Clarabelle first." So Thomas proudly left the station. At the yards, Thomas backed into a long line of freight cars. Sir Topham Hatt said that I can pull freight cars instead of coaches for a change. "Don't be so daft," said Percy. "I wouldn't take too much freight cars at once," said Toby earnestly. "I'd be frightened." "Pooh," said Thomas. "I'm not scared." "You never dare." "I would then. You'll see." So Thomas left with lots and lots of freight cars. Percy and Toby were confused. Thomas was enjoying himself enormously. Thomas decided to go faster. "Beep beep! Freight train coming through," said Thomas happily. Thomas was going faster even more than once. But Thomas didn't notice that up ahead he saw a junction. Suddenly, Thomas was diverted into a siding. Then, it happened. "Oh dear," said Thomas sadly. "I've crashed into a ditch. And now Sir Topham Hatt is going to be cross." "Quite so," said his driver. Soon, Donald arrived with the breakdown train. "Never mind, Thomas," said Donald. "I'll soon get you back on the rails." Everyone worked as hard as they can. At last, Thomas felt like getting out from the ditch. Thomas was upset and depressed. Soon, Thomas arrived back at the station. Sir Topham Hatt spoke to him. "Your front bumpers have been damaged," Sir Topham Hatt said. "You must go to the works to get repairs." "I'm sorry, sir," said Thomas sadly. "Meanwhile, Daisy will do your work until you're fully repaired." Thomas blushed and went a deep shade of red.